Hey guys, so I just came across a video, and this is an old video that's resurfaced that I haven't seen or maybe I missed, and it features a girl in the video that's claimed to be this lady right here. And you're gonna have to make up your own mind about it because I don't have conclusive 100% proof that this is the same girl in that video. Now, who is this girl? I'll link to this article below, but she is a girl who was prominently featured also as a Joan of Arc by a magazine, and she ended up being a neo-Nazi, arrested for killing a cop, and she was also involved in the Odessa House of Trade Unions fire, which where over 50 people were burnt alive. So they threw Molotov cocktails at the pro-Russian protesters and killed them. And then 200 were injured as well. They also shot at the building as well, and that's something you can read about that incident. We've just recently, it was just commemorated. I think it happened on the 4th of May, so it was the anniversary of that incident. Now here's this girl right here. I'll link to this article. You can read up about her. So I thought this was pretty funny with her camping gear. So she likes wearing this neckerchief over here, and I'll show you the original propaganda video of her. So this is the original video where she was featured in. Also hailed as a hero, by the way. So sort of history repeating itself. So this is the original video where she talks about looking for the Russian soldiers' dismembered head. And I've exposed how this is all a fake movie scene. But here she is, over here. So she's got the neckerchief, and I found some more photos of her. So this is probably the photo where her nose looks the most similar to me. Her features all look the same. And of course she's gonna be, more fat or more skinny. Some of these photos are quite old of her. So this one here is obviously where she's a bit younger. She likes that scarf, basically. Here she is. So this is one of the magazines where she was featured in as a brave hero. The brave hero of Ukraine, and not much has changed really, has it? Now, here are some things that makes me think that this is actually the neo-Nazi lady, and this is the recent video that came out. So I'll play this too now. Now, there's a few people I want you to notice hanging out, and I'll play you this video with the sound.
Имейте в виду, что украинская армия, добровольческие батальоны на самом деле в плен русских солдат не берут. Все понимают, что никого в плен брать не надо. Что с вами потом делать? У нас вас слишком много. Вы потом будете в Гаагском трибунале, потом плакаться, что вас плохо кормили в наших тюрьмах.
So just some war crimes for you right there. And I'm not sure who this propaganda was directed to, because if it was directed at Russian soldiers, if anything, is going to make them fight to the death, because they know if they're going to be captured, then they're going to be killed anyway. And this is probably another interesting discussion, just to talk about the nature of propaganda. But the Ukrainians put this video out,
имейте в виду, мы все понимаем, и каждый наш солдат понимает. Когда мы смотрим на то, что вы делаете с нашими городами, когда мы смотрим на то, что вы делаете с роддом.
Now, I'll just skip a bit. So he goes up to the soldiers, and every one of these soldiers gets asked, would you take prisoners? And they all say, no, 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 no. Now, there's a few interesting characters. First, here's that lady up here. So she's in the same crew. So whatever this crew is, she's in the same crew as well. Now this guy's an interesting character. This is Dmitro Korchinsky.
В полон потрібно брати російських солдат?
Від підполковника.
So and he says that he'll take prisoners as long as they're over a certain rank only. So he's not going to take any peasant, recruits or young kids who've been recruited to the army. They're all gonna die. But if you're a lieutenant, then he won't outright murder you. So this guy is this guy right here. And who he is, he's the leader of the leader of the former UNSO, which is the ultra-nationalist party in Ukraine, which was merged with Right Sector. And you might have seen this flag around. This is the blood in the soil. And this is the party, when people talk about the ultra-nationalists getting 2% of the vote, this is the party they talk about. Let's have a quick video. I've played this video before, but let's see what he says about
Зеленський.
Zelensky and the president.
Чи змінилася ваша думка про нього?
Змінилося.
На краще?
Ну, в принципі, так, він такий виявився більш упертий і більш відморожений хлопець, ніж можна було очікувати. Бачите, ми от ніколи не вгадаєш, ми ж весь час помиляємося. От в цій ситуації виявилося краще. От я злився на український народ, ну як він міг обрати одним з національних символів єврея? Ну, євреєм може бути голова Нацбанку, ну навіть прем'єр-міністр. Ну, президент – це такий самий національний символ, як прапор, гімн і так далі. Він має бути національним, він має бути українець. Виявилося, що якимсь боком зараз найкраще, що він єврей, ну спробуйте пред'явіть зараз нацизм.
So, my point with this video, this guy's an obvious, blatant Nazi, right? Obviously blatant Nazi. And by the way, 250,000 people voting for blatant Nazis is not an insignificant number, I would say. But my point is this. You look at the propaganda videos that are put out, that this guy is connected to, most likely this guy is actually organizing those videos. I would say he's a leader there in that crew. And you look at how much support they get. You look how prominent they are in the Ukrainian media. Like the Belarusian guy is become a celebrity now, pretty much. And my point is this, it doesn't matter how much votes you get. What matters is the control that you have. If you can point a gun to a weak president's head and tell him what to do, it doesn't matter that you get under 2% of the vote in the country. Because you have the gun, you have the power. And what I want you to see is how much influence, how much control these people have behind the scenes. Even though they don't have that vote, it's often not necessary. We see it everywhere. We see it in countries like Myanmar. If you're radical enough, if you're violent enough, you don't need to have the majority. You don't even have to have the a large minority to take control of a country and influence it. I'll quickly connect these two people up to the Belarusian. So, and honestly, I don't know if he's a Nazi as well. He does say something racist about Chechens, like he hates Chechens apparently. So it could be that he's also a ultra-nationalist, a Nazi as well. He is with the same crew. And this is the reporter that's interviewed him. And in this video as well, he mentions how you better surrender to the Belarusians because the Ukrainians aren't going to take any prisoners. And then in this little documentary they made on the Belarusian, here he is hanging out with that lady right here. Now, she's got a tattoo here. And this is what makes me say that I can't 100% confirm is the same girl, because in the photos of her, obviously when she was younger, she doesn't have a tattoo, she doesn't have any mark. This could be something else, this could be something not permanent, but even her hands actually look quite the same, don't they? But this is why I can't tell you 100%. This is why you have to make up your own mind ultimately. But I think it's her. But see, I think he's just, if I had to guess, I would say he's just going along for the ride. I don't think he's a committed member of the Nazis, although I could be wrong, he might be, but this is the kind of company that he keeps, and this is a very dangerous company to keep, especially if you have any semblance of decency. So if this guy has any semblance, this is why maybe he's drinking so much, because if you look at his Instagram, now it's all videos of him getting drunk, and I wonder if he might not be in over his head also and stuck in this situation, because the people he's hanging out with are very, very nasty people. And he doesn't look to me like a nasty guy, which is probably why he was chosen, but for the filming. So there you go, guys. This is at the wedding. At the wedding, and it's got some more photos. I got some more photos of her, basically. Here she is with that black sun symbol. And of course the Nazi t-shirt, yeah, that's also, but yeah. See, people can excuse this symbol still, because they can say, oh, that's just the Indian swastika. But you can't, this is more inexcusable, and this is this is 100% a Nazi symbol, and it's prominent in the Azov battalion. It's all over the place. You see it everywhere pop up. So there you go, guys. Make up your own mind about her. But I hope this video was educational. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for all the subscribers. I've been having some great conversations, and yeah, I look forward to making more videos soon, talking about propaganda, I think, next, and maybe just doing like a dump of a bunch of other videos that I came across about what's going on in Ukraine. So thanks, guys, and all the best.